Now we are discussing about dilated convolution. This dilated convolution was proposed from Princeton University and Intel Lab. Since it was proposed in 2016, nearly 1,000 citations are there for this paper. What is this dilated convolution? The idea of the dilated convolution came from the wavelet decomposition. It is also called as Atrose convolution or whole algorithm. What is this dilated convolution? In this dilated convolution, the input image, for the input image, we are applying the kernel, but this kernel is applied with some definite gaps. This definite gaps is represented with a dilation rate. If the dilation rate is 1, it means the convolution kernel is normal. If the dilation rate is 2, this indicates that there is a skip of 1 pixel per input. In this image, now we are seeing the dilation rate 2. Similarly, if a dilation rate of n kernel, dilation rate of, if example dilation rate is 2, then we observe a 1 skip in pixel. If it is dilation rate is n, then we observe skip of n minus pixels per input. Why we are using the dilated convolution? Because the receptive field will increase. Instead of covering the 3x3 kernel we are taking, instead of covering the 3x3 patch of the image, now it is covering the 5x5 patch of the image. And the number of elements, number of parameters are decrementing, because instead of considering 5x5 filter, we are considering only 3x3 filter, which will give the coverage for the 5x5 area of the image patch. Now you can observe here the dilated convolution. Instead of taking a 3x3 filter for this image patch, now we are taking the same 3x3 filter for the 5x5 image patch. So a 3x3 kernel with a dilation rate 2 have the same field of reception or same field of view as a 5x5 kernel, where 5x5 kernel is using 25 parameters, but the 3x3 filter is using only 9 parameters. Imagine if we are taking a 5x5 kernel and deleting every second row and column. Here we have removed every second row. This is the second row, this is second row, this is second row, this is the second row. We have removed every second row and every second column in order to get the image patch of 5x5 size, but we are convolving with it a 3x3 kernel. The dilated convolutions are very much useful in image segmentation, but they have disadvantage. When we take a high resolution image, at that time, if we apply dilated convolution, it works fine. For low resolution images, if we take the dilated convolution, then we might not extract the parameters which are sufficient to understand the image. We have considered a 3x3 kernel with the dilation rate 2. We have applied to the 7x7 image, and finally we are getting a 3x3 feature map. Here we have described a 3x3 kernel with the dilation rate 1, means it is normal convolution only. Here we have described 3x3 kernel with the dilation rate 2. So it covers the 5x5 image patch area of the input. If we consider a 3x3 kernel with a dilation rate 3, then it can cover 7x7 image patch. Similarly, if we take dilation rate 4, it can cover 9x9 image patch. Here you can observe this is the normal convolution with padding. This is for 7x7 input size. Original input size is 5x5, but we have used the same padding. When we included the same padding, the padding layer with all zeros is included. Here we are considering a 7x7 input image, and we are applying the 3x3 kernel with dilation rate 2. In both these cases, we are getting the output as 3x3, means the feature matrix size is 3x3. In the first convolution, we are using a straight 2. In the second convolution, because we are using the dilated convolution, we are not using straight 2. Instead of that, we are going for stride equal to 1. Now we have considered the dilation rate equal to 1 by 1, means we are applying the standard convolution. As we already discussed, in order to get the output matrix size of feature map, we are taking this formula. I am not including the padding. So it is valid padding or no padding, and stride only we are using 1. So we are not going for the strided convolution. So input image size is 28 and the kernel size is 3. Final output feature matrix size is 26 by 26. We can observe that. Observe here. Output feature matrix size is 26 by 26. 64 is indicating we have 64 such feature maps because we have considered 64 filters. We have 640 parameters because we considered the kernel 3 by 3 and 3 by 3 into 64 plus we are taking the bias 64. So total is equal to 640. Now we are applying the dilation rate to. Let's see what happened. Now we are changing it to dilation rate 2. When we are considering the dilation rate 2, it behaves like a 5 by 5 kernel. So we are taking a 5 by, we are including the 3 by 3 kernel only, but it behaves like a 5 by 5 kernel. Now we are executing. Before executing, output feature matrix size, we will calculate n minus f plus 1. Here n is 28. F is, even though we have considered 3 because the dilation factor is 2, this filter acts like 5 and plus 1. Now we have 24. Output matrix size is 24. Still we will have the same 640 parameters only. We will execute this one. You observe the number of parameters are same. If we take 5 by 5 kernel, the number of parameters will increase. 5 into 5 into 64 plus 64. So this is the advantage with the dilated convolution. By using the same 3 by 3 kernel, we are covering the 5 by 5 image patch area.